All right, guys. Hope you guys are doing good. This is a new video. Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I know most people think that to get a good tone on guitar, you need to have like a super expensive gear, like Helix, Quad Cortex, Fractal, all that stuff, or like a big pedal board. And I'm going to show you guys that is not actually true. I'm going to show you guys that you guys can have a great tone with the stock plugins from Logic or GarageBand, if that's what you have. So here you guys see it's very simple. And I'm going to show you guys what I do. I am going to start with the amp designer, the mono. This is like an AC30 type of amp. Let's see how it sounds. All right, so just for the sake of the signal chain, I am using my Strat, my Fender American Strat. Cable goes into the preamp. I'm not using anything from the preamp, just the preamp itself, and that is going into the interface, the PreSonus 1824 interface, and that is going into Logic, and then from Logic into you guys. So this is the first thing that I do. I always try to dial a good amp sound. So this is a AC15, AC30 type of amp. But it doesn't sound bad. It sounds thin. So I'm gonna start dialing the amp, bringing up the gain a little bit. I am a big fan of running the amps a little bit on the edge of breakup. I feel like that adds body into the amp, into the sound. Another thing that I do, I like to always start my presets a little bit dark. In terms of the tone, and then little by little, when you start adding the overdrives and all that stuff, it's gonna start taking a little bit of brightness. So turn off the reverb. You can leave it on for now. Just for fun, I'm gonna bring it down. Okay, so I'm gonna bring up the master. Cabinet. Let's see. So I'm doing this with you guys. I have tried like the stock preset that comes with Logic, but I never tried the different cabinets or amps. Let's try a 412 just to see. Completely different. So I had a little bit of trouble. Okay, let's try the. Oh, that's like an orange. Not a big fan of the 57. I know it's like a classic, but I always gravitates to darker sounds, darker tones. Like this one. I think that's a good starting point. Let me bring down the presence a little bit. Okay, I think that's a good starting point. The other thing that I'm gonna do, just like a pedal board, I'm gonna add some pedals, at least an overdrive. Actually, let's add a compressor first. I do have a bunch of plugins, but I'm gonna stick to the stock plugins from Logic. Dynamic compressor. Let's go here. Let's try this. Like an 1176. Like this one. No, I think this is like an 1176. So I'm looking for the tone. Not necessary for the effect of the compressor right now. Kind of like this. Like this one, it has more parameters. I always put the attack and the release kind of like in the middle to start. So you guys see it's getting like 3 dBs of compression. No, actually more, depending on how hard I'm hitting it. Let's see. Okay, I think it's the other way. Yeah. I might just run it and bring down the mix. Before, after. It's not doing too much, just adding a little bit of color. After that, I'll bring this down. I'm gonna start adding some pedals. Pedal board. I have tried this before. I don't know why is this supposed to be. This is a stock sound. Bring down the drive. Sounds like a tube screamer. It's cutting the low. Before. It's adding like a lot of compression. Let's try this. I don't know what this is. Deluxe overdrive. That's cool. That mix. This thing is cool. Before, after. That mix now is cool. Let's do the fat. You do notice it's compressing a lot. This one a lot. What is this? This sounds like Foss. I'm not a big fan of Foss. Treble boost. No, not a big fan. Let's start with this for now. Okay. I'm treating this as a pedal board. After the amp, I am gonna add a delay. We take care of that noise after. Do stereo delay. Switch it to mono. I mean to stereo. Sorry. I'm gonna switch this for you and just put this like in, I don't know, 70. One of the stuff that I like to do is to put quarter notes and then data 8s in the other side. Another thing that I like to do, it's a little trick that I do. I basically cueing the delays. cutting the lows, and then if you don't want the delay to be too pronounced, but you like to use a lot of delay, so I cut the highs to like 5K. This is up to taste, but I'm gonna bring down this mix a lot. Normally the data 8s, I like to bring it up a little bit more. Okay, feedback. Put a 50 and 40 in this one. There you go. Okay, gonna turn it off for now. And then reverb again. Stock presets, stock plugins from Logic. I like the silver verb. I think it's easier to understand. The reflectivity, it's like I think it's like the decay, I believe. Turn off the modulation, put it all the way up, bring it down. Same thing. This is a preset that I already have. I do the same thing. I cut the lows because you don't want the lows to get a lot of reverb. It's gonna create like a muddy tone. And then the high cut on 6K, a little bit brighter than the delay. I think it sounds good there. Can always, depending on what you're looking for, bring up the mix and the reflectivity, which is like the decay in this case. I always leave the pre-delay in there just to give me a little bit of the dry signal, and then the reverb's gonna come a little bit after. Again, that's up to taste. This is the reverb with the delay. So another thing that I do, because if you guys hear it sounds a little bit too bright, to my taste, I like to add an EQ right here, and then again a high cut. This is to taste, but I normally start like in 7K. This is before. You hear that very top highs that I really don't like. So with the high cut, you like controlling it. You can always put a low cut too, just to clean up signal. Because I'm playing by myself, I don't want to cut a lot of lows. And then let's go back to the amp. A little bit more mids. There we go. A little bit more body. Let's see another cabinet. 412. Definitely more focus. Kind of like it. Stop. This is the other one. I feel like this one's more focused. I like that one. It's a Stadium 412. And then what is this? Another 412. Not really my thing. Turbo 412. I think I'm gonna stay with the Stadium 412. I don't know what is this. But that's like a good tone for the AC15 type of thing. I'll do. Okay, let me keep that one there. Just duplicated the channel. I can maybe try another amp just for fun. Tweeds. These are the Fenders. Let's try a Fender black panel. Yeah, sounds really good. Same cabinet. Let me bring up the highs. Let me turn off the pedal board. Turn off the delay. Let me bring up the gain. Turn off the compressor too. It's just the amp. Turn off the reverb. We don't want that. Master is all the way up. I think that's good there. Edge of breakup. Can bring down the knob a little bit of the volume. You can clean it up. So yeah, I think it sounds really good. Add the compressor. We have to adjust it a little bit because every amp is a little bit different. I think that's good. Check with the pedal. Alright, put the mix like halfway, so it's basically mixing the the amp signal without the overdrive, and then half of the overdrive. That's good. Let's see what else. Let's try it. Let's try this is the EQ, cutting the highs. Let's try another Ford. I always go for I prefer like 412s cabinets. Not a big fan of this. If you're looking for a big tone, no. Vintage British. I think it's supposed to be probably a Marshall 410. Yeah, it's like the basement. Sounds good too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay with the Stadium 412. Okay. Just adding the delay on the reverb. Be like a Fender, and then this would be like the AC15. And then this is the Fender. But the good thing with this, you have an EQ here, so you can always play around. Maybe those mids can control it. lows. 100 around here. We can maybe find like a frequency around the 2K that is more focused. Nothing too crazy. Bringing down the high cut a little bit more. Again, to taste. It's more clean. This is without the EQ. This is with. And again, we can do the same thing with this, with the AC15. This one definitely sounds a little bit lower. Well, we can play around with the EQ. Just looking for where it sounds muddy and cutting those frequencies. Highlighting those AC15s are very known and famous for that top end. We can control it with this. This is the AC15. And this is the Fender. Again, I know they sound dark, but it's what I prefer in terms of whenever I give my lessons, or if I'm just jamming around, or if I'm putting like an idea for guitars or stuff like that. That's always my starting point. After that, when you start adding, if I'm recording or something, then you, depending on the track that they sent you, if probably the guitars are going to need to be a little bit more bright, so you play around with that. I wanted to do this to show you guys that you can achieve a great tone, even if you don't have like a expensive board, expensive gear. You can achieve a great tone just with the stock plugins from your DAW, Logic, GarageBand, Pro Tools, whatever you have. They all have stock plugins that you can use, and as long as you understand the different parts, you can always achieve a great tone. So yeah, hope you guys like this. If you guys like this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. See you the next time.